We are down to the wire. There is not much time left. And I believe Congress, I believe the Senate has wasted time.
If you went to paper ballots and same-day voting, and if you went to voter ID, and also one other thing, you want a proof of citizenship, those four things, proof of citizenship, voter ID, paper ballots, one-day voting.
Congress passed the SAVE Act on April 10th of this year, 2025. But we're going back 8 months. The Senate has yet to do anything with it. Congress passed it 220 to 208, and it is sitting on the Senate floor. It is sitting on the Senate Majority Leader's desk, John Thune. The SAVE Act will make it a law that only Americans can vote in federal elections or elections, period. And I'm not sure why the Senate Majority Leader, John Thune, is slow walking this. Why is he slow rolling this? We are getting down to the wire. It's been there for 8 months. It's time to pressure your senator and call them, and we have to get this passed immediately. Let's jump right in and take a look at this. Conservatives are now suddenly pushing Senate Republicans on the SAVE Act delay. And that's exactly what they're doing. They have been slow walking this. They passed it on April 10th, 2025, 220 to 208. It's lingered in the Senate for 8 months due to a 60-vote filibuster barrier. And now you're starting to understand why nuking the filibuster is so important. If the Democrats ever get back in power, they will nuke it day one. And we know what else is going to follow this. Donald Trump will be impeached. J.D. Vance will probably be impeached. All of his cabinet members will be impeached. And we're back to Donald Trump being a lame duck president. That's what the Democrats would like to do. And I want you, all of you, to call your senators and let them know that it's time to quit playing around. James Woods, actor, he is all over this. If we have control of every branch of government, which we do, yet can't pass a law protecting citizen voting rights, we have the wrong people in power. I don't know if we have the wrong people in power, but I'll say this. We don't have people in power that sense the emergency, the sense of emergency, this procrastination. Mike Lee and Byron Donalds have suddenly put the pedal to the metal. Mike Lee of Senate Democrats oppose a simple bill to require proof of citizenship to vote. They should have to go on the record and explain why. Get a roll call. Get a list of the names of the Democrats that are trying to avoid passing this bill. It's time to put the SAVE Act on the Senate floor. If Dems want to filibuster, we should make them speak. We should then call the question and pass it with a simple majority the moment they stop speaking. No more zombie filibuster. Look at Mike Johnson. Even he is going after John Thune. Reminder, over the past year, House Republicans codified 70 of Trump's executive orders, reversed dozens of Biden's regulations, passed 441 bills. I don't see anything about the SAVE Act. They passed it on the House floor, but nothing in the Senate. Guys, this is exactly what we need. Here is Donald Trump talking about this. Watermark ballots, same-day voting, voter ID, proof of citizenship, all of the above. Listen to the president.
One other thing, I just before we leave, I think you should do this. For my safety and security and for the good of our nation, you should do it anyway, regardless, even if it costs 10 times more. But it actually costs you just a tiny fraction. If you went to paper ballots and you're voting, and I would hope that every Republican would, so it costs exactly 8% of what the machines cost. These machines, they got something going. They get business. It's amazing. So paper ballots, and paper is very sophisticated today. It's called watermark. It's impossible to copy, impossible to cheat. It's actually hard to believe that a piece of paper is highly sophisticated.
We use watermarks on our money. Why can't we put watermarks on paper ballots? I think Donald Trump is exactly right. And more importantly, why would anyone not want to secure our election? Does it sound racist? Because that's exactly the reply that most Democrats will give you, that voter ID is racist. You can't do a damn thing in America without an ID. Try to do anything. Try to get in an amusement park. Try to get in a daycare center in Minneapolis, right? I mean, that's exactly what's happening. We're understanding now why the mechanism is like this. Here's Tim Burchett, dadgummit, he's out of Tennessee, and even he's fired up.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett, leaving the House floor, going to the press gaggle. Several bills. The SAVE Act ensures that folks that vote are American citizens. The big thing, of course, is this budgetary situation. That's what the press gaggles about. See them all. And anyway, the SAVE Act I thought was important, and which we kind of skipped over, but I think it's very important.
Is there anyone watching this video right now that doesn't believe we should secure our elections? We've secured our border. We're putting people out of the country that shouldn't be here. Why shouldn't we secure the mechanism that picks the most powerful man in the world, the president? And what about your local elections? Mayor, city council, school board. The people that are here illegally right now have the opportunity. There's nothing in place to prevent them from voting in your elections. And that's a damn shame. That is a real shame. And I believe if Donald Trump gets this passed, he will go down as one of the greatest presidents in history. We will have to build another mountain to put a carving of him on. Listen to what he talks about here.
Mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief...
Well, then he's a fool. I wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other. These Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, who they say married her brother. It's a fraud. She tries to deny it now, but you can't really deny it because, it just happened. They have destroyed Minnesota, that beautiful land, that beautiful state. It's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with... Go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution.
Donald Trump does not care anymore. He is putting the importance of America above what people think of him. He is that in love with America. He's that in love with the citizens. He wants to secure our elections. If you don't want to be here, leave. But think of all the people in Minneapolis or Mogadishu, whatever you want to call it nowadays. Think of all the people that are here taking money from taxpayers, and they shouldn't be here, and they're in turn voting in elections in Minneapolis. This is the mayor of Minneapolis. Listen to who he cares about, and tell me what you notice between him and President Trump.
Maaga Egawa Jacob Frey, Doke Magalada, Minneapolis. Damaan, Shaabka Somaliyed, Kayamid, Mogadishu, Garowe, Hargeisa, Bosaso, Bedabo, Kismayo, Wahan Rabah, in An Idin Shego, Minneapolis, Wa Magaladina, Wah.
Right. Yeah. So you've got a president that's saying if you don't want to be here, leave, go back to your own country, write your own constitution. Meanwhile, you have the actual mayor of Minneapolis where all of this scheming has occurred and scamming, and he is speaking to his Minneapolis constituents, probably a lot of them shouldn't be here, in their native language. Does that tell you the real tale of what is happening and who certain people have put to the front of the line? Now, this is a border commander, Mr. Bovino, Border Patrol commander, confronting a Democrat. And this Democrat is trying to throw him out of the town. I wonder if it has anything to do with who could be voting there.
Here in the United States, I'll be here and I'm going to continue operating in your town. I'm sorry, the taxpayer's town, not your town. And that's what's going to happen.
I regret to hear that. I will say it once more. You are not welcome here.
Check yourself.
Mr. Bovino cares about what these people think.
Business.
Come back. I've been here.
This is what ICE agents do on a daily basis. They are getting rid of people that shouldn't be here. They are getting rid of people that are dangerous to the community. They are getting rid of people that could be voting illegally and securing our elections. This is groundbreaking. The Supreme Court has sided with Trump and is allowing ICE to be granted access to Medicaid database, fast-tracking the deportations of illegals that are stealing welfare. Democrats tried blocking this because they know illegals are taking it. And they know when you start following the money, it's going to be so easy to find their little supply, their little gravy train that they have built. Guys, this is the Ben Dyke Show. I really appreciate you tuning in. Securing our election is what is going to help us to continue as the greatest nation in the world. We have to secure our election. It's the only way we maintain our sovereignty, our safety, our security, and our identity. I lived in England for about 6 years during the early 2000s. London is where I was at. It was so hard to find an actual Londoner. We are seeing what's happened in Europe. The European countries are losing their identity. For some reason, the people that love all of these S-holes and come here never leave. Why do they keep trying to take our sovereignty, take our identity? More importantly, why do certain groups accuse you of being racist, fascist, and all these other adjectives just because you want to maintain your loyalty to the stars and stripes? This is the Ben Dyke Show. Smash the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Consider joining the channel as a member. It really helps me help some veterans feed their service dogs. Thank you for watching.